All right, now it's time for the LA Sentinel Community Insider, our weekly partnership with the LA Sentinel. Bakewell Media Executive Vice President Brandi Bakewell, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. So there's a few big stories that you're working on for the paper right now.
Yes.
Let's talk about this iconic building that was demolished. We talked a little bit about it during the break, but this was a big part of the community, you know, everyday life.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed, you know, who know the South Los Angeles community. So the Liquor Bank, a historic black business, want to give you a little context. In the 80s, that was really the grocery store for that area, and it was demolished this week, but like I said, it was more than a liquor store. So that was where people would go, get their groceries, hang out with friends, get a sandwich. And
keep in mind, this area, you know, it's a food desert, so there's not a lot of opportunities to get your food.
Yes, yes. But then the business was sold a couple of times. And so then, as council member Marquise Harris Dawson said, it really then started to become a hotspot for gangs, crime, drugs. So, you know, it really needed to come down.
And what is it going to be turned into?
Yeah, it's a great thing. Affordable housing. So affordable housing will be there, but just an end to an era.
Yeah, end of an era, and you know, a lot of people probably have a lot of history with that and all that. But the fact that it's going to be housing families, and affordable housing, so important to have as well.
Really
and then apparently there was a big festival. It was the Music and Media Conference. And this is for people who want to get in the industry but maybe don't know how to do it. Tell me a little about this one. Sounds fun.
So it just happened this past weekend. It was at Soul Folks Gallery in Leimert Park. And so the creator of the event, Christy Briscoe, decided that she wanted to have a conference that was interactive live. I think so many of us are just away at our computers, attending conferences. So this was a way for people to come out, interact with one another, and be able to hear panel discussions from entertainment leaders, talk about how to brand yourself, how to break it into the industry. There was also, of course, some live music, and then great food always in Leimert Park.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And you know, for people who weren't able to attend this conference, are they able to check it out in your paper to have, that is all the information of what they need to know, maybe how to get involved?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Go to the Sentinel website, find out more. I think this Chrissy Briscoe is somebody to watch, and I imagine they'll be having different events.
That is so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of talent out here, so that's good to have. Also, the co-founder of the Crenshaw Christian Center, 90 years young.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Okay, so this is Dr. Betty Price. She recently celebrated her
She's 90?
I know, can you believe
She
it?
is beautiful, she looks so good.
I know, and look at 800 guests at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel showed up, not just family and friends, but leaders in the faith community came to support her. She's been providing ministry within South Los Angeles. She and her husband, Fred Price, were co-founders of the Crenshaw Christian Center. She's been providing ministry in South LA for over 50 years.
Is her husband still around?
No, he is deceased. So, you know, people really wanted to come out and honor her as a matriarch and a role model within the Black community.
Well, happy birthday to you, Betty. 90 years old and still inspiring so many people.
Yes.
Well, hey, Brandi, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
You.
Always a pleasure. And happy Valentine's Day a day later.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Appreciate
the love.
The love is here.
Yeah, yes.
I love
definitely.
it. Thank you. All right, for all the information on those stories, check out this week's edition of the Los Angeles Sentinel. You can scan the QR code on your screen for all the details.